Hey, what's going on guys? Mildfact here and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm testing out the iPhone 5S with PUBG Mobile, the global lightspeed version. So yeah, the iPhone 5S is a rather old device from iPhone, but still with a very small form factor. Okay, let's go to the settings. So I was pretty surprised here. The maximum settings we can go here is balanced. HD isn't possible. And the frame rate is medium and still the same thing on smooth. So I'm gonna stick with medium. Anti-aliasing isn't even here. And the style effect is colorful. Brightness a little bit turned higher than it is usual. And it's pretty important that you disable auto adjust settings, because if you enable that and the game sees that your device struggles with those settings you've set it at, it will automatically turn down those nice settings we set it beforehand. Okay, without any further ado, let's do a classic, a wrangle game, and yeah, just hit start. And as for my newest viewers, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, as I'm releasing new videos every day with different devices and different games. So hit the bell to stay tuned. So yeah, I gotta say that small factor is basically too small for me. I do really struggle with even controlling the simple stuff in here. Yeah, 4 inches, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, you guys can comment down below. But yeah, as you can see, my thumbs are just way too big for that small screen. And I tried to type a little bit with the 5S and I really struggled. My thumbs are just too big for this device. But yeah, overall it's pretty surprising that it can run at balanced settings actually pretty fine. I didn't thought that you can get a 5S for a really small budget right now, at least here in Germany. And yeah, as you can see, it's totally playable. I think this device has 1 GB of RAM. Again, you guys can correct me if you want to. And yeah, it's surprisingly good running. I thought it would really play much worse than it is right now. Of course, don't expect too much of that device, because the 5S is quite old. So the chipset in it isn't the newest. But still, yeah, I'm quite surprised really. Let's as you guys can see, I wanna mute my group here actually, but I'm really struggling on doing so. Those buttons and everything, of course you can adjust that, but everything is really small. And yeah, I don't really have much fun playing on such a small screen. Nowadays we are all used to at least 6 inches of real screen estate, and yeah, those 4 inches aren't doing it anymore, unfortunately. And yeah, I can experience some lagging, but this is pretty minor. Okay, really don't judge my gameplay now. Because I really do struggle with the small screen and everything. Okay, let's switch that up. Alright, now it's a little bit better from the speaker settings with. But yeah, it's playable. Really isn't that bad. It struggles a little bit, but unbalanced for such an old device, it's pretty good. All right. All right, this is pretty hard to control everything. My thumbs are just way too big. As you guys can see, can't even really see what I'm doing here. Alright, let's try to mute that. Okay, I think this should be fine now. Or is it? As you guys can see, alright. Now finally I have it. Okay, I'm back. Backpack. So yeah, unfortunately for iOS devices, there isn't an official application which we can adjust further settings. So we are, at least if you don't jailbreak our device and so on, and adjust all that additional stuff manually, we are stick to those settings which that the game gives us. But yeah, it's performing quite fine. It's playable, totally playable. Come on, come on. Let me do that. Let me do that. Okay, I knocked this guy out. And I knocked this guy out. Okay, I don't have any more ammo left. Probably everything's every enemy seems to be like a bot. Because this is just a testing account. I don't want to mess up my my stats with this bad gameplay. Let's take the M41. Seems to be at least a little bit better here. Okay, let's look a little bit around this school. See what's happening around there. But yeah, if you like small devices, And if you don't want to spend too much for your device, the 5S is still, as you can see, an option to play PUBG Mobile on it. So I'm really surprised about that. I never thought that the iPhone 5S can handle balance settings that well, actually. Okay guys, I think this should be enough to get you a quick overview how the 5S performs with PUBG Mobile. I'm looking forward to do more gameplay test videos, especially with the 5S, although it's a little bit outdated. I do think that still some of you guys are interested into this device. And yeah, as you guys can see, the performance is really okay. I am really surprised about this overall, as I never had an iPhone 5S. And yeah, and if you like what I do, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And thank you as always for watching. Have a good one. Bye guys.